Welcome back to Good Morning La La Land. I'm so excited to welcome the founders of Hope Billet. Welcome to the show.
Woo-woo.
Thank you. We're really happy to be here.
Oh, thanks.
Tell us about the nonprofit you guys run.
So Hope Billet is inspired. I was a bullied child, and it got inspired from there. And when I was bullied, I went through a phase till I learned how to deal with it. Yeah. And I was bullied for my name, which is, you know, the essence of our being in a way. So it was very hard for me. And my dad was in the army, and we moved a lot. So when I got into my senses, dealt with it, I really wanted to touch every child and you know, tell them how to deal with it and how to even, you know, talk to the bullies and see how it affects somebody's life. So that's how our education wing started for Hope Billet. And we went to UTLA and then did conferences with teachers and actually, you know, went and did workshops with teachers like music and math and really fun workshops, anti-bullying and anti-drug. And they even made like a slogan from my name, "Are you high?" Not on drugs, but on life.
Because it's spelled R-U-H-I.
Yes.
Are you high?
Literally.
I'm very
Are you
curious
high?
though,
That's so funny.
when did you flip that switch when you thought, I'm going to take control of this situation and I'm going to use this not only to empower myself, but to empower other people?
You know, and that's really true. It's a switch. It's a switch, and we just have to find the switch and know how to flip it. And a lot of your mentors and friends and people that come in your life, you know, I believe life is a story. We have different chapters and characters, and every chapter, you know, some chapters you really want to go through fast and you can't. You just have to endure it. And then some chapters you want to hold on to and just keep going on and live your story. And once you do that, just, you know, I can't be, you know, I can't be the one who's raped. I can't be the one who has cancer. I can't always be the one enduring, but just connecting with people and getting their experiences and imbibing them is why we have education wing now and an oral wing. Oral wing was, you know, UCLA dentistry. My friends at 2 a.m. chat said, let's do a camp. And we intended to do one village, and we did 29.
Wow.
And so,
Oh my goodness.
it's a lot of connections, and now we've covered continents doing oral camps with Colgate and Henry Schein, and all these big partners see that we are transparent and 100% volunteer based.
Yeah.
And every dollar goes into what we do. We don't keep any admin costs. My volunteers are amazing, committed people. And so, yeah, just with that, we did the oral care, and now you see we're doing production, and we started Voices Unheard.
So how did you two meet and partner up?
Well, we became friends first. I sort of got caught up in Ruhi's vortex, but you know, everybody I think has a cause throughout their life. They have desires, and you build up on that over the years. And I had a lot of experiences too, where you know, my son was born prematurely. I wanted to be an advocate for premature parents. He turned out to have autism, which we call awesomeism.
Oh, I love that.
But you know, I didn't coin that phrase. His friend Wyatt did, which is pretty awesome.
Really awesome.
Yeah, and so there's a lot of things that happen over the years. I've been on the planet for a long time, so I've experienced a lot of things. And based on our talks, we just decided we were going to try to ignite hope.
Yeah.
You know, as opposed to just laying out the experience. I love what was said earlier. When it's just like, you know, everybody's complaining about this or that, or now I have this and I have this fear and I have that. But once you get to the point of hope, you know, you can work your way into believing.
That's right. You can build
Right?
on that.
And children do that.
We actually have a look
Naturally.
at the trailer
Oh, yes.
of Got Cancer. Let's take a
Okay.
peek.
कैंसर शब्द सुनते ही पूरी दुनिया बदल जाती है हमारी।
I know the impact it has on them. I know it can be life-changing.
Medicine is important, but you know, if you don't have the right positive attitude, the mindset, you don't have cleanliness around you, you don't have that support system of your best friends around you, then it's going to be harder.
Wow.
Every 3 minutes, a family finds out that their child has cancer.
Yeah.
Wow.
These are statistics. I mean, 15,000, almost 16,000 now in America, 50,000 annually in India. And, there's a lot of, I volunteered with cancer children here, and there's a lot of true stories there of strength. And, I used to go back to work and find everything so much lighter. Because the way they're dealing with it, I mean, that's a very emotional project for me. So, I mean, friends came together again to produce this. Tarsadia Foundation, UV Can in India, which is a huge organization, just held our hands. St. Jude gave us the kids. My director is a good friend, Konkana Chakravarti. She directed it, saw the vision. Elizabeth Sotolara, my scriptwriter, just felt me. It was amazing. Just the things you guys do is such a feel. Mridul Sen, my cinematographer, how things come together and what I'm imagining is being presented to me. It's divine.
But she's this light that sort of is able to encompass all of that. She just draws that to her, and it becomes easy. And I think it can become easy for everybody because we're all in this together.
So what is the exact mission? What is it?
So now with Voices Unheard, of course, you heard about the oral camps. We continue to do those. We don't stop that because it's on the ground. Treatment is not done, and so we want to do treatments, not just checkups. Of course, with movies, we want to tell stories like this. We did sexual trauma as a Healing with Hope series. Everything we touch is based on the child's perspective, which is very fresh.
Right.
And that's why our scripts are being welcomed. And this one is based on the child's perspective. And with the sexual trauma, the call to action was we had Lemle Theatre support us. And we had 2 sexual survivors, like our heroes there, sharing, and the money was totally given to them in front of the audience. To show what you all do is so powerful.
So, yeah. It's a real
Hands-on
operation.
I am so inspired, and I think I wonder, how do each of you maintain your peace and equanimity and hope in the face of these challenges every single day? Because it's a lot, and you are full of endless energy.
She's
both of you.
amazing. She really literally doesn't sleep or needs to meditate, unlike many of us. But I believe that you have to fill your pitcher, and whatever it takes to fill your pitcher in order for you to be able to pour something out to another person. You cannot get poor enough to help another person get more money. You cannot get sick enough to help another person get better. You cannot just be down there with them, but you can inspire them without being too far away from them and just lead them to a place of hope.
I absolutely love that.
So true, you guys. It's so inspiring. So what have been some of the moments that have really been the most touching for you?
Every time I do workshops with kids, this is a touching moment, and I want to bring that out in picture, in movies. I mean, I know everybody can't, volunteer with kids, and all the stories that I've grabbed over the years, what I've written, I never thought I'll make movies, but now that I see that people share that vision, and like Isabella is amazing, Tess is a good friend. They've all come together, and this is a whole new species, media. It's very new to me, and it was very scary. I almost walked out of it. And these people held my hand and said, no, we need people like you coming in, just sharing these stories. And God Cancer is one of them. And every penny that we earn with the screenings will go to these kids for their treatment. And I cannot sleep when I know this kid doesn't have treatment. I mean, if you see the videos, it's...
I'm very curious. 1, what made you so afraid of the media business? And 2, how did you get over that fear?
Trick question.
The unknown.
No, the known. I think it's the known because the people are different. Education was different. Oral, a dentist leaves the clinic and comes. But it's people like Isabella. I mean, you have to find them. You have to find these people. A lot of people say, we love kids and they just want to do the movie. And we don't know how to work with those people. We need people like Isabella who believe in what we're doing. Because for me, it's a life purpose. And I can't sit with somebody just to make a movie.
My bread and butter has mostly been television many years, and I stopped when my son was born for a while to raise him. But I had to sort of convince her that it's such a powerful medium. Yeah. Such a powerful medium. And then she won't have to necessarily, she can keep doing what she's doing, going out to the camps and doing all of it. But
makes sense.
Let's
So
bring
tell
more
people where they can
Love
find and
that.
follow you guys.
You go.
So we have Facebook, BLIT now, Billet now, and of course info@hopebillet.com.
Amazing.
Yes.
Thank you guys
Connect
so
with
much.
us.
Thank you for the
Thank
time
you, guys.
on the
Thank
show.
you so
We are
much.
Good Morning La La Land, America's first live streaming daily talk show, coming to you live Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. All of these interviews are available as a podcast on iTunes, and you can watch the whole show now streaming live on EverTalk TV on Apple TV.
We're waking up the world together. You guys have a beautiful weekend. Please like, share, subscribe, all the above, and fulfill your dreams. It's all about La La Land. Dreams are possible.
It's going to be a Good Morning La La Land.